Hello and welcome to Buzz This Week. My name is Tanay Tiwari. इस वीक कुछ शायराना सा मूड हो रहा है तो अर्ज किया है लाइव क्रिकेट था इसलिए जाने दिया। गौर फरमाइएगा, लाइव क्रिकेट था इसलिए जाने दिया। क्रिकेट न्यूज होती तो बस दिस वीक पे होती। On the show this week, MS Dhoni has a word. Chinnathala has his say. And the Australia versus India update. In times of the lockdown, pollution इतना कम हो गया है कि people are seeing all sorts of things. You can see Himalayan ranges from some cities. You can see exotic animals out on the streets. But what brought a smile to cricket fans' faces in the last week was catching a glimpse of MS Dhoni finally. Maybe a small glimpse, but a glimpse nonetheless. And internet went berserk. All this while, MS Dhoni is like, धूप में रह के ये बाल सफेद नहीं किए हैं मैंने. Because he had a point to make in the week gone by. He said that when he goes out to bat, he is nervous. For the first 5-10 minutes, his heart rate is up. Can you believe it? MS Dhoni is nervous. तो हम mere mortals की क्या ही हैसियत है फिर? But jokes apart, the larger point that he was trying to make was on the importance of mental health in Indian sports and in sports in general. He said that it's still considered a taboo in India to speak about mental health with your coaches, and he said he hopes that it changes. It was Shami last week, it is MS Dhoni, the Thala this week. This has to embolden the conversation around mental health, and we just hope that it goes to the next level from here on. Has this question ever popped in your head? What would it be like if a Hardik Pandya goes on to play for Middlesex in the T20 Blast? Or a Suresh Raina goes on to embolden the already solid top order at the Brisbane Heats in the Big Bash League? Has it ever occurred to you why does it not happen? That is because all of these players want to play for the king of these leagues, the Indian Premier League. To do that, they must be on the right side of the BCCI, and the BCCI till date has not given a no objection certificate to even one of these cricketers. The only cricketers who've gone on to play T10 or other exhibition leagues across the globe have been players like Yuvraj Singh and Virender Sehwag, who've done that post their retirements. But now, Suresh Raina has raised a word. He has said that BCCI must allow players who are not centrally contracted by the BCCI to go out and play. It'll hone their skills, it'll allow them to experience conditions that they don't usually experience. And I think Chinnathala right here has struck this for a 6 because it makes so much sense. What do you think? Do you think the BCCI should allow some of these players a no objection certificate to go out and play in all of these foreign leagues? How will you tell us? You can tell us using #BuzzThisWeek on Twitter. A rivalry that's more mouth-watering than the YouTube versus TikTok rivalry. A rivalry that has definitely got better banter than the YouTube versus TikTok rivalry. What am I talking about? अब तक तो guess कर ही लिया होगा. It is the India versus Australia rivalry, and things are changing rapidly there. India are to tour Australia later this year, and planning around that has gone from here to there to here to back there. Yes. From wanting to play 4 tests to then saying let's play 5 tests, to then saying let's play all 5 tests at the same venue, to now reports suggesting that there may be fewer tests and more limited overs internationals because that will help bring in more revenue. At this point, I'm not even going to ask you all what do you make of this move, because भाई पहले decide कर लो कि खेलना कैसे है, फिर decide करेंगे कि क्या करना है. हाँ जी. Also ये TikTok YouTube में क्या लगता है आपको, कौन जीत रहा है? हाँ? थोड़ा बैलेंस सही लग रहा है. Last week on the Bus Challenge, we asked you to pick an all left armers pace attack. You guys were at it. We received over 1,000 responses, including on YouTube and on Twitter. Here are some of the most interesting ones. Krishna Zashank on Twitter says that he would pick Zahir Khan as his 6th bowler and Mitchell Johnson as his 7th. Interesting, Krishna. While Prabhu Kalyan again on Twitter said Tanay Tiwari took the best options available. Prabhu, you just picked Chaminda Was in your attack and you're saying I chose the best of the lot? Man, you got this one. I just couldn't think of Chaminda Was, man. Good choice. Thank you so much for sending in so many of these responses. Your challenge for this week is even more interesting. What is it? It is to pick your T20 opening pair. इतना आसान question नहीं है दोस्तों. You have to pick your T20 opening pair out of the batsmen who do not regularly open in T20s. Aaya na? Test aaya na? Mine would be AB de Villiers because I've always wanted to watch him open the batting. And just for once, MS Dhoni. I don't know why, man. I want to see the two of them back together. And two, just watching MS Dhoni open would be such a treat, right? What would yours be? You can tell us using hashtag #BuzzThisWeek on Twitter, YouTube, चिट्ठी लिख दो. मेरे दोस्त को फोन करके बता दो, मैं उससे पूछ लूंगा. But do send in your responses. That's all that we have for you on the show this week. Until next week, remember that while Mother's Day may have passed, you still have an option to thank your mother today, tomorrow, and maybe the day after as well, because hashtag everyday Mother's Day. Thank you, Mummy.